Okay, today we are looking at the RFM Rainier chair. This is the R8 model, which is the high back version of this series. We're going to go top to bottom and review all of the different features that this chair has. It is a multi-tilter, which means that it's got multiple different adjustments on it so that most people can fit it to their exact body, style, size, weight, all of those factors. So the first thing we're going to start with is the back. This chair has an adjustable back height on it. So as I lift this up, you'll hear that you've got different clicks that are happening. It's a ratchet back, and it allows you to put the lumbar exactly where you want it so that it feels the best. When you raise the chair all the way up, it releases the mechanism and allows it to drop back down. So and this is true of any ratchet back chair. So if you are adjusting this chair and it's going up and you pull it all the way up and it keeps coming down, it's because you've released the mechanism, and that happens on any ratchet back chair. Now, the other feature of the back that we have is the ability to adjust the back angle. So if we lift this up, we can independently adjust the angle of the back. We can also lock it in any position that we want it to be, or we can leave it free floating. So we're going to lock that in place. The next paddle, and all the paddles are marked here, the next paddle is the lift one. This is what's activating the pneumatic height cylinder. So when we lift the paddle up, the chair goes up. In order to set the chair back down, you would lift this up and allow your full weight on the chair in order to push it back down. The next paddle forward is our tilt, our seat tilt on the chair. When we push this down, it locks the chair into place so that we can't tilt it. When we pull it up, it allows the chair, the seat itself, to tilt, just as you can see there. So if you want to tilt it in a specific spot, you can tilt it back, push down, and that'll lock the chair in place. Moving forward here, we have a forward tilt feature on the chair. This handle right here, when we tilt the chair back slightly, we're able to turn this knob. And what you'll see is that the chair, when we tilt this all the way forward, the chair will actually lean forward slightly. So it has a slight downward slope to it. So that is just one more adjustment. If you want to release more pressure underneath your thighs as you're sitting on the chair, this is one way to do it. So you have an infinite amount of adjustments that you can do here, going from this slightly reclined back to slightly reclined forward. The next feature that we have is our adjustable arms. Here on the side you have a handle that allows you to adjust these up and down. There are specific notches in this so that you've got 4 or 5 different levels that you can lock the arms in place. You can also adjust the width of them by turning this knob here and pulling the handle out so that you can get a little bit more width between the arms if that makes you more comfortable. Next feature, and this is something that RFM puts on most of their chairs, is a seat slide. When we pull this handle up, we're able to pull the seat out so that it slides to allow more depth between the back and the front of the seat. So if you're a long-legged person, by pulling the seat out, you're able to get more support underneath your legs. But if you're a short-legged person, when you allow the chair to go back, that will allow you to be so you won't feel like you're swamping or swimming in the chair. The last feature we have here is the tilt tension knob. This allows the tilt on the chair when you have it in a free float, or if you're adjusting it. If you turn it counterclockwise as you're sitting in the chair, it will tighten the tilt. So a larger person will turn it that direction to tighten it up so that it's harder to push the chair back. But if you have a larger mass, it will be easier. And if you're a smaller person, you turn it clockwise, that will loosen the chair up so that it's easier to tilt. So those are the features of the RFM Rainier Model R8, which is the high back version.